Swanee, God has smiled on the Gators, no question about it.
Good news, Florida fans. A Gator great got selected into the University of Florida Athletic Hall of Fame yesterday, June 2nd. Vernon Hargreaves III, one of the most impactful defensive players in recent Florida history, was inducted yesterday. He earns the rare distinction of a first ballot selection, which was a testament to his impact on Florida athletics. Vernon Hargreaves played for the Gators from 2013 to 2015 and was a first-team All-America honors and as well as first-team All-3 SEC selections as a cornerback for the Gators, starting 35 of 37 games in which he played, totaling 121 tackles, 3 tackles for loss, 10 interceptions, 28 pass breakups, and 1 forced fumble. He's a native out of Tampa, Florida, and Hargreaves was a third-team All-American by the Associated Press, National Defensive Player of the Year by College Football News, first-team freshman All-America by numerous outlets, and first-team All-American All-SEC during his first year on campus. He was named a semifinalist for the Chuck Benardrick Award and Lot Impact Trophy as a sophomore, and he was named as one of the 3 finalists for the Jim Thorpe Award during his junior year. Hargreaves was selected by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 11th overall in the 2016 NFL Draft, drafted by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and he would play for not just the Buccaneers, but for the Houston Texans and that Cincinnati Bengals team that made the Super Bowl in 2021. Hargreaves will be joined by 7 other honorees as Gator greats at the Hall of Fame banquet on Friday, October 9th, which is one day before the South Carolina game, which is the homecoming game for the Gators that year. It's great to see Vernon Hargreaves get the flowers that he deserves. When he was on that Jim McElwain team in 2015 when they made it to the SEC title game before losing to the eventual champions, that was Alabama. You can make the argument that Vernon Hargreaves was not just the best defensive player, one of the best defensive players in the country. I think he was the cog behind that entire defense, and he was the best player on that football team because him going up against those good receivers that they went up against that year, particularly Laquan Treadwell for Ole Miss, because Ole Miss was having a good season as well. And the way he shut down Laquan Treadwell and almost got a pick 6 in that game, he was the catalyst behind what made that 2015 defense so special. That 2015 defense was fantastic because the offensive side of the ball for Florida was struggling. They had quarterback issues. They had quarterback injuries. Will Greer was suspended. They couldn't throw the ball that well. The run game was starting to suffer a little bit towards the end of the year. And the defense is what kept Florida in it, particularly in the game that they clinched the division against Vanderbilt, because the offense, I don't think they got in the end zone once. And the defense was able to hold Vanderbilt off the scoreboard long enough for Florida to win that game and win the division. So Vernon Hargreaves III deserves his flowers, and I'm glad to see him be inducted into the Florida Hall of Fame.